A round smartwatch for your iPhone? Let's check this Android Wear unit out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at smartwatches again, specifically this. This is the Huawei Watch 2. So this is their second generation Android Wear smartwatch, and this one's pretty nice. It features built-in GPS, and it's designed for sports, so it has lots of sensors and it can do real-time mapping, all sorts of cool things, and it's a smartwatch. Now, I've been comparing it to my Apple Watch because I work off of my iPhone, and here's what's really great is that Google has updated Android Wear 2.0 for iOS, so it really has a lot more functionality, and it's really pretty much a full player. So it's just about the same functionality as I would have on the Apple Watch. We'll come back to that though. Let's talk about the watch itself. So this features a 1.2-inch circular AMO LED display with a 390 by 390 pixel screen running at 326 pixels per inch. It's bright, it's colorful, looks really cool actually, and it also is using the Corning Gorilla Glass, so it's pretty tough. It's going to actually last pretty well. Now, inside this fairly masculine looking watch, if I may say so, is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 2100 CPU with 4 gigabytes of flash and a modest 768 megabytes of RAM. So, you know, the apps that you can run on this are going to need to be written for the watch, but they would be anyway, so that's okay. Battery is very nice. This is really where this rocks compared to the Apple Watch. It's a 420 milliamp hour battery, which means in just watch mode, this will run, ready for this? 3 weeks. 3 weeks without charging it if you're just using it in watch mode. That is really nice. If you're using it on saving mode and you're still getting all the notifications and everything, you'll get about 2 days. If you're live GPS mapping your run, you're going to get less battery life for that. That's going to eat up a lot of battery, but that's how it goes. Android Wear 2.0, it's supporting Bluetooth 4.1, obviously BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy, and it supports its own Wi-Fi connection. This is crazy. This thing actually connects on Wi-Fi in 802.11b and G and N. So if you have AC exclusively, you shouldn't, because your router shouldn't work that way. But if that's how it works, then the watch ain't gonna work. Honestly, you're never gonna see that issue. That has a ceramic bezel, and it's water resistant. It's funny actually, because the company says it's water resistant, and then they warn you, don't use this in the shower, don't get it wet. If you get it wet, dry it off immediately. So I feel like they're being a little coy with their water resistant phrasing. So I don't know what the IPX rating is. I would just be cautious, and I wouldn't wear it in the shower. I'd definitely not wear it swimming or surfing, although it really looks like the kind of watch a surfer would wear, if you ask me. Oh well. And let's see, let's talk about some functionality now. So here I'm going to switch to a couple of screenshots that are literally photos I took, because unfortunately one of the few downsides of the Android Wear app for iOS is it doesn't let you take screenshots. On the Android version, it's as simple as tapping and then it'll capture whatever's on the actual screen. Super nice, not so much for us iPhone users, so it goes. So you're going to have to suffer with my photos. So here's the first one of a call coming in. You can actually answer a phone call on the watch. You can also use OK Google, which is nice because that's something that a lot of people like. And in fact, I said that, and can you see it's actually listening to me now? Cancel. My watch is listening, my phone is listening, my Amazon devices are listening. I am surrounded by things that are listening to me, except my children. They're not listening to me. Every parent knows what I'm talking about. Now, from a workout perspective, there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can do live GPS mapping. It has a heart rate monitor. Let's do a quick check and see what my heart rate is. Okay, still alive. That's reassuring. You can actually download some music and listen to it offline if you don't want to take your phone with you on a run. And you get a workout data report unless you're on an iPhone, in which case that version of Android Wear doesn't yet support downloading data from the watch. kind of a drag. The Android version also gives you NFC mobile payments, which is really nice. iOS doesn't let you set that up. So if you're really desperate for that, then honestly, just like an Apple Watch really is going to work better with an iPhone, then this Huawei Watch 2 and other Android Wear watches probably going to work better if you have an Android phone. That's the reality. I, however, found it to be really cool. I really like that it's round and it gives me tons of notifications from all the different apps I have set up on my iPhone. And you can see even in the app, it's easy to switch different watch faces. Here's a list of all the watch faces. There's even more than this. And that's one of the things that I really feel Apple has fallen down on. I want hundreds of watch faces. I want watch faces from artists that Apple doesn't even like because I like them. And Apple just doesn't do that. That's not part of how they look at things. With Android Wear, there's much more openness. I'd still like to see more faces than they have here, but you know, I like that I can switch it and make it look different because why not? I mean, it's a screen. It's not a physical device that's been printed and colored and actually built to look like just one specific thing. So there's much I like about this. And this particular design, let me go ahead and put it on my wrist. It's quite comfortable. It's a silicone band. And you can see the buttons are yellow, their strap is yellow. So this is the sport gray with yellow buttons, is the particular design. And you can get the Huawei Watch 2 in a couple of other different combinations and designs. Confusingly, they're priced differently based on your color choices, but I'll let you look that up. However, before we get to the price, go ahead and click on that subscribe button because I really appreciate when you subscribe. Oh, and I just got a notification from Facebook, so something's happening, but focus. I'm focused on this video. Don't panic. Okay, now, only thing left to talk about is the price. So in sport gray, this will set you back $241.99. This is the Huawei Watch 2, and I really like it. I think it's a really good player with the Apple ecosystem. Not as good as the Apple Watch, but honestly, plenty good enough. And if you have any possibility that you're going to someday migrate over to an Android, well, this is obviously going to be a very smooth transition for this particular smartwatch. So I'm going to go and see if I can get my heart rate going with a workout, and I'll catch you in my next video.